Welcome to Thelia Flame Oracle. Welcome in, Flame family. This is the Tree of Life gate under angel number 1111. Today's message opens under the Tree of Life gate, working with angel number 1111, the four-pillared alignment code. This number arrives when the structure of your soul is recalibrating. The root, the mind, the emotional body, and the higher vision coming into agreement. In this reading, we look at how each branch of your life is activating. 1111 is not just a sign, it is a formation. It's a reminder that your inner architecture is rising, and that the light you've been seeking is actually the light you've been generating. Take a breath, settle into your body, and we'll move through each of the four cards to see how this gateway is forming around you. Card 1 will be the root, the ground that you're currently on at this time, what you consider to be your ground in the now. What are your foundational truths that you are building upon? What is the truth that the Tree of Life is asking us to recognize? So card 1, the root. What do we consider to be our foundation that the Tree of Life is calling us to recognize? We have Divination in the reverse. So this is calling the collective consciousness to recognizing the innate ability of others to see beyond the seen. Card 2, the trunk. We have Song of the Siren in the upright. Card 4. In the challenge, Magic of the Kohellan Druid. Card 3. Card 4. The left branch, Sanctuary reverse. Overturning boundaries. Okay, let's read into these energies. So for the root, what's grounding us now? We have Divination in the reverse. This, for me personally, is speaking to a society where we have traditionally spoken out against divination, what divination means, who can divinate, who can divine, and whatever conversations that people carry on about this. So this is giving a tradition and foundation of ignoring, squashing, or even throughout history, we've seen that attempts have been made many times throughout history to subdue or silence those with psychic gifts and abilities. There has always been an attempt throughout history as well to squash the bright burning flame, to throw water quickly on the fire that shows the highest potential of burning the longest, the largest, the widest, the brightest. This Tree of Life gate under angel number 1111 is challenging us and calling us to recognize how we are biased in society when it comes to an individual's gifts. Whether or not we accept people's gifts is neither here nor there. I mean, I don't know who cares anyways, but it doesn't stop that individual from relying on what they know to be true, on what they know to be inside information from the divine, that out of habit from them having been obedient and open to listening to and following that guidance. It's worked out for them enough times, too many times for them to give two shits about what society has to say about it. The trunk, what is strengthening? The central force moving the collective forward in stabilizing this inner structure of divination and the ability to see is that we are speaking about it. I'm feeling the energies here of Archangel Michael. People are no longer relying on an old root system that severs you and forces you to be divorced from your lineage, your people, their ways, and their culture. A lot of us here, we are like wandering sheep with no sense of hope. Why? Because we have lost touch with who we are as a people. Some of us have very large families and we're scattered to the wind like grains of sand. No sense of unity. What is strengthening this move forward is that individuals are embracing who they truly are. This is the divine giving individuals who are bold enough all the courage and protection they need to stand and be bold about who they are. For the right branch, what is expanding? The outward expression or opportunities that are being revealed from this extension or alignment. We have magic of the Kohelan Druid in the reverse. Magic that is practiced in the open. This is giving me very ancient knowledge. Ancient knowledge that stems from a time when we weren't relying on someone behind a screen, standing behind a podium with a broadcasting device to tell us who we are, what we were about, or what we needed to do in our lives. We are expanding as a collective by taking ownership of the magic and the magical ways that the divine has in expressing itself. For card 4, we have the left branch, what is returning? What emotional insight, memory, or intuition is re-entering into our consciousness to help us to ascend, to be bigger, better, wiser. We have sanctuary in the reverse. This is getting over what is taboo, what we would hide and do in private. People are stepping over these artificial sense of boundaries that have been created in societies, in our families, in our groups, and we are being very bold in speaking out, and this is causing us to be open in a very open space with this new pathway under angel number 1111 to be able to bring back and re-enter into the past through memory and intuition. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Until next time, bye for now. If you felt the flame, it wasn't just a message, it was memory. This is Thelia, Dragon Seer, Phoenix born, voice unstolen, truth untamed. Leave only if your soul has had enough. But if you're still burning, come back. And remember, the dragons, they're always watching.